All right, next on the program here on RT, to the International Criminal Court we go, where amid the body's charges against the former president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, 18 whistleblowers have come forward documenting a massive trove of cash payments being made in secret. A Philippine lawyer did a sworn affidavit from 18 former armed services personnel of the Philippines who provided security amid the criminal investigation into President Duterte. The sworn testimony tracks bribes to foreign investigators with suitcases of cash covertly handed to them. As a reminder, Rodrigo Duterte was arrested a year ago upon his arrival to Hong Kong and transferred to The Hague. He's accused of crimes against humanity during his war on drugs between 2011 and 2019. Well, let's get down to the crux of the issue here. Crossing live now to attorney Levy Baligod, who presented a sworn affidavit from 18 current and former Philippine Armed Service personnel tied to this case in question. This is very intriguing. Mr. Baligod, good afternoon and welcome to the program on RT International.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Rory Sochet, and good afternoon as well to all your viewers.
It's a great pleasure to have you on the program today, sir. Just so I understand, you are the attorney representing 18 individuals who made claims of delivering suitcases stuffed with cash that were allegedly for funding an ICC probe into the former president, Rodrigo Duterte. Can you please help me understand and break that down? Over to you.
Yes, these 18 former military officers were employed by former Congressman Saldico, who was the former chairman of the House Committee on Appropriations. And they were involved in the delivery of cash on several occasions to Mr. Trillanes, who was in charge with liaisoning with the ICC investigators here in the Philippines. So they know that large amount of money was delivered to Mr. Trillanes to support his collaboration with the ICC investigators here in the Philippines.
So this sounds like good old-fashioned bribery, if I'm not mistaken. So if I understand this ICC or this official working for the ICC probe was accepting suitcases of cash to further his probe into his how he wanted it to work out. Help me understand this.
No, to be fair, the 18 former soldiers did not see Mr. Trillanes actually handing money to the ICC investigators, but they know that large amounts of money were delivered to Mr. Trillanes, being the liaison of the political opponents of former President Duterte here. And then they also saw, being the security detail to the ICC investigators, that they only interviewed witnesses that were brought to them by Mr. Trillanes, and therefore it is a fair conclusion that there was no bona fide investigation that was conducted here. All their expenses, hotel accommodations, travel expenses, including the use of private vehicles owned by politicians who are publicly known as opponents of Mr. Duterte, were used by the ICC investigators. And we know that being investigators, they should not only be impartial, but should also appear to be impartial. Yeah. But that did not happen here in the Philippines.
All right, so if I'm getting this correct, some of this money is coming from former political opponents of Rodrigo Duterte. They want to make sure the ICC probe hammers down on Duterte and essentially gets him out of the political picture. But after these accusations came to light, Mr. Baligod, the ICC made a statement saying it operates independently and that it is exclusively funded through the court's approved budget. What is your response to that, please?
Yes, that is the correct policy, that they should be independent. But that did not happen here in the Philippines. Yeah. They were wined and dined here. So how can they be neutral or impartial if they were hosted by known political opponents of the former president?
I see. You know, gosh, you get into politics, it gets so dirty so quickly.